Hey, welcome to Zion. It's a while since I have put up a video on YouTube. Anyway, today our subject is the stone that the builders rejected has become the capstone. This is, or the head of the corner. And this is Yahuwah's doing, and it's marvelous in our eyes. That passage which Jesus cited when he was in discussion with his rabbinic contemporaries is found in Psalm 118. Psalm 118, and I'm using today the Hebrew Bible. The Hebrew Bible is organized differently to the Bible which we normally use. First of all, it's written from left to right, or right to left, my mistake. And secondly, it contains 24 books, and those 24 books are called, in Hebrew, the Tanakh. One of those books is the book of Psalms, and this is in a section of the Bible called the Ketuvim, and Psalm 118, where Jesus said about the stone that the builders rejected, comes from that psalm. So Psalm 118 is a very important psalm because it includes many messages regarding Jesus Christ. Psalm 113 to Psalm 118 are called the Egyptian Hallel and are basically said at every Jewish festival. So in Psalm 118, Jesus cites this in the New Testament, and he cites this song. And in verse 22, in English, it says, "The stone which the builders refused is become the headstone of the corner." And if you read the verse before that, it says this: "I will praise thee, for thou hast heard me, and art become my salvation. The stone which the builders rejected or refused is become the head of the corner." Oh, this is Yahuwah's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. If we go to the Hebrew, we find a secret there. We find that the name of Jesus is literally in the text. So let's look at it in the Hebrew. Verse 21. Odcha, I will praise you, or I will thank you. Ki anitani, because you heard me, you answered me. And then it says, Vatchi, and become li, to me, le, or li, Yeshua, and become to me Yeshua. Okay. Now, usually that word Yeshua is a verbal noun, and it means salvation, and it is spelled Yod, Shin, Vav, Ayin, Hey. Y, S, H, just one letter, U, and Ayin, Yeshua, with a Hey on the end. So the name of Yeshua is Yod, Shin, Vav, Ayin. You add the Hey on the end, and you get it to be the, I think it's a participle, or at least a verbal noun. But what's interesting is this: if you just read it as Yeshua, Yod, Shin, Vav, Ayin, then the next word becomes Ha. The Hey adds to the following word, which is Even, Ha-Even, the stone. Amen. Ha-Even, Ma'asu, that was refused or that was rejected, Ha-Bonim, of the builders. And interesting enough, Even and Bonim both have Bet Nun in them. Like Bonim is builders, but it has the same kind of letters as, or root maybe, as Aven, which is son, or Ben, which is son. All right. So Jesus's name in this prophecy in Psalm 118 is literally in the text. I'll read it again so you can hear it. Odcha, I will praise you, ki anitani, because you heard me, you answered me. That he and become to me, that he and become li to me, for Yeshua, for Jesus. And then ha'even, the stone, ha'even, the stone. Ha'even ma'asu, they rejected, they refused, ma'asu they, habonim, the builders. Haita is become, normally Haita would be was, but because of the phraseology here and the fact that it all started with a nice vav, it is, no, Haita, it's just was, le rosh, for the head, rosh, pina, the head of the corner, the most important stone in a building. And Jesus claims that he is that stone. So this is just one example where the name Yeshua, the name of Jesus, appears in the text. And when I say Yeshua, you know, Yeshua becomes Yeshua, Yeshua becomes Yesu, Yesu becomes Jesus, and then we have it in the Greek, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus becomes Jesus. If you use the J in a Germanic language, it's just yeah. It is not J, it is yeah. It's just in the English language we've started to pronounce the J with a J. But in Hebrew, in German, in Norwegian, the J is actually yeah. So just remember that. The entire Bible is full of secrets about the Mashiach Yeshua. And if you confess with your mouth the Lord Yeshua the Mashiach and believe in your heart God raised him from the dead, you shall be saved. So that confession that Jesus Christ is Lord, Yeshua HaMashiach, Hu Adon, has the power, combined with your faith that he rose from the dead, to transfer you out of the kingdom of Satan into the kingdom of the Son of God's love. And you can have a new life, a new beginning. Each one of us is cross-vested, crucified with Christ, and we don't live any longer us. Christ lives in us. Remember that. We are born of God, and that which is born of God is forever. Jesus is Lord. Yeshua HaMashiach. God bless you. Bye.